We're doing a trio. What do you call this?
Collaboration.
A trio collaboration. We got 3 big-time YouTubers here. Myself, of course. Young Buck. He's got a channel, At the Great Outdoors 484. And we got Tim from Neighborly Homestead.
Oh.
And we're in the Sugar Shack. And we're making maple syrup. We're trying to stay out of Tim's way because things can go bad if he gets, there's a lot going on and we don't want to screw him up and have a malfunction. So we're going to sit back out of the way and let him do his thing. I'll spin the camera around and you can watch him go. He's like a squirrel in here. But I know how it is. There's a lot to go wrong. You got a lot of fire, a lot of heat. You got a pan full of syrup. And it's not the time to have people monkeying around, screwing you up. Something you should be paying attention to.
Yep.
So we're doing the exact opposite. We're bugging the heck out of him.
You're good.
But he is a YouTuber, so maybe this will help out his channel. Like I say, Neighborly Homestead. We're in Attica, New York, way up on the mountain. When we came up the hill, we just kept going up and up and up. Couldn't imagine being a plow driver here.
It's, they go pretty slow going up.
I bet.
I think we've got like 300 feet an elevation change from where we are just to the stop sign at the end of the road.
Yeah, I believe it. Like I said, I wanted him to get some video of the trees because I knew we were close. And I just about stopped, and it was like, well, good thing I got a diesel truck to get up the hill. So we got 2 people watching. I don't know who you are. Should give me a shout out.
He's doing a live stream, and I'm taking a video.
He's making a video.
We're both gonna have this video on the channel. So.
Yeah, we'll put it on. Maybe we do it all 3.
Well.
Yeah. It's getting condensation in here. The cupola actually looks like it's working pretty good. It's drawing right out.
We need to make it a little bigger for next year. I gotta go to this next drafter, I think. This pan is, a lot of the steam hits right there. And
Yeah.
Should I go live?
things are wearing along the way.
Only got 2 people watching. What do you got to say, Tim? Like and subscribe, right?
Yep, like and subscribe.
I'm gonna unplug the lights.
All right. We'll plug them into me.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Because I'm gonna go live.
I'm going to give you guys some better audio here. Plug it in a microphone. You got 4 people watching now, Tim.
All right.
You upload yours on Monday nights, your videos?
That's when I've had them go live, is Mondays at 5 typically.
I've never come up with a schedule. I just wing it, and I post my stuff, Harry Canary, and it's all over the place. We got a thumbs up, no comments, but we got 6 people watching.
Yeah,
So guys, we're in Attica making maple syrup today with Tim.
we'll get some more wood.
He's got wood to get. Pretty neat operation, pretty high tech. He's got controllers and float boxes and sight glasses and head tanks, and this is the warming pan, flue pan. Look at it boil. Smells like cotton candy. It's doing pretty good. Tim's got a mic on, so if you hear grunting out there by the wood pile, you'll know what that's all about. It's not me, it's him. So Tim made this arch. The arch is the bottom part, and you'll see it all on his channel.
You can't hear
Made that all from scratch.
They can't hear me.
Pretty awesome.
What is this channel? Well, the handle.
Neighborly Homestead.
Yeah, maybe.
My voice is soft.
Maybe because you're not speaking loud enough?
I don't know.
Or your beard. Is she watching it inside?
Yeah.
Nice. Sarah, are you inside watching? You should give us a thumbs up.
She already gave it.
How do you pronounce that?
Oh, she did the thumbs up.
I can hear.
Oh.
Hiroshima?
Hi, hello everybody. Welcome to American Country 716, Neighborly Homestead, and At the Great Outdoors 484,
Alright.
also known as Young Buck. XD. I don't know what that means.
That means like a laughing face or something.
Oh yeah, sweet.
We can
Thanks,
go live
guys.
Together. We can go live together.
Together?
Yeah.
Well, it's I don't want to get in Tim's way. Like I say, this thing here is a reverse osmosis machine, and it takes out a lot of the water that's in the sap. And according to Tim, it does a really good job.
Saves a lot of time, a lot of fuel.
What were the numbers on it?
It'll process 60 gallons of sap an hour. So cut that in half. It'll be 30 gallons of concentrated sap and 30 gallons of clean water.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So
It's a lot less wood that you got to burn.
30 gallons of water is an hour I'd have to boil.
Right.
So
Pretty neat. And he's boiling off 30 gallons of water on the arch here. Evaporator, that's what they call it. It's got a cupola on the roof. Steam's going out. Seems to be working pretty good. He says it gets a lot of condensation in here on the ceilings at a certain temperature. Maple syrup, yes. Plain flavor, or do you guys play around with flavors? We do the whole maple syrup flavor. I didn't know there was other flavors, but
we haven't monkeyed with that.
That really is a thing?
Some people will do like put a vanilla bean in a jar
really,
to give it more vanilla flavor. A lot of times, depending on the season and depending on the time of the season and the year, syrup, the flavor can change a little bit. Sometimes you'll have a little more vanilla
yeah.
hint, or
I know that there's a different color, amber and
yeah,
all that.
they changed the grading system a while back because you used to have like light amber and then a dark amber and all that. Now it's pretty much you have your golden delicate, which is the lightest grade or lightest color syrup, and it's the faintest maple taste. It's very sweet, but then you have your amber, which is a rich taste, and then dark, which is robust, and
Really?
then very dark, which is strong. The darker the syrup, the stronger the maple flavor.
Gotcha. I know, like when the big guys, don't they? When their syrup turns dark, they just put it in big kegs and ship it off
A lot
to
of them.
make maybe
There's
cookies or
nothing wrong
something.
with the dark. I mean, they used to have a classification called grade B, and I really don't know what all the details were of that, but you can't sell grade B anymore.
No kidding.
Everything has to be grade A.
We got a couple of their stickers. This is their logo. I don't have stickers yet. I really should come up with a logo that I like. I haven't figured out anything I love. So, Robert Bishop, I hope that answers your question. This is just plain old maple syrup flavored syrup.
With American Country Animals XC's also live.
I feel like you got too much going on in here with two live streams. I don't know that we really need two live streams going on.
If you want to.
Robert Bishop, where are you from?
We're in a sugar shack.
Sugar Shack.
Making syrup. Eight neighbors in Homestead.
Smells good.
When's Maple Weekend start? Next
Good
2 weeks from
question.
now? 22nd, this I do see. Are you guys on this list? Or
We
no?
are not.
Are you ever going to be? Or you don't want all the traffic?
Maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see.
So, Maple Weekend is a thing here in New York, and they just handed me a sheet here with all the details on it. I'm trying to open it up, and all you're seeing is a pump. But in this brochure, it shows you all the towns, counties, and all the places that are open for visiting during Maple season, or Maple Weekend it is. So if you guys are interested and want to go to a sugar shack, you can probably find this online here at www.mapleweekend.com. Tim's not on the list, but Well, maybe someday he will be.
Yep, maybe.
Oh, Robert Bishop's in Arizona. He says grade B syrup was nearly black.
Okay.
So that was the details on the grade B.
I know they considered it like a commercial grade. But
Yeah, I thought they probably used it in cookies or something for cooking.
I haven't got anyone yet.
Why don't you just stick to one live stream for now?
Last year was the first year we made very dark, and that's some good stuff.
Oh, we got one.
So was that's from the
Almost looks like
sap,
molasses.
or
Yeah,
you
just
boiled
the
it more?
season, it got so warm.
They're buddy, right?
It wasn't buddy. Just kind of you're dealt with what the trees give you.
Right.
For change, as you know, I'm pretty much figuring that the stuff that we collected the last couple of days with it being so warm it's going to be darker than what we started out with.
Gotcha.
Four.
Yeah, it's too bad that you don't have cold night tonight.
We need a freeze. I don't know when the next one is, but the trees are pretty much stopped blowing as of now.
Yeah.
Sugar Shack.
Sugar Shack.
From Tim or maybe Homestead.
All right.
More people you got.
Smells very good. 5.
Yeah, somebody said on my video that came out this morning that they needed smell-o-vision.
I seen
Because I
that.
kept saying in the video how awesome it smelled.
Yeah.
It does smell good. Very good. Oh, we got 2 people watching. We're losing them.
I got 5.
Oh, well, I guess you're a good thing you're going.
Yep.
Are the trees you got tapped, any of them right on the hill? Right there? Right? I didn't see any line when I went over
No, there we've got stuff behind the house and down in the woods on the neighbors.
there. Gotcha. How many trees? How many trees total?
We have 120 taps.
Oh, that's pretty impressive.
That doesn't necessarily mean 120 trees because some trees have 2 taps on them.
Right? I like your little technologically advanced box here. I like gadgets if they work.
You know, for me, it was one of those things. I was kind of interested in it, but there's so much other stuff going on. You could beat a temp and forget to draw, and that thing has an alarm on it, so it kind of alerts you like, hey,
Yeah. Hey,
Time
dummy,
to-
get it off
time
here.
to get something going.
You got to
So-
make sure you remember to open your valve up when
Yeah,
it's time.
yep.
Don't let me distract you.
Yeah, so this other valve here, what I can do is, this is a solenoid operated valve. So that box, when it reaches the right temp, that'll open. And then with this valve here, I can throttle it back.
Right.
So it's not just wide open.
So is that open a crack? It looks like it's off completely.
It's off right now. I'll just open it just a little bit
There you
so
go.
that when it does open.
You got some big money in this setup, I have to say.
Well, I saved a lot by building the arch because that would have been another huge expense. you
Right.
know, and it just, I struggled with buying one when I knew I could build it. It took a lot of time.
Sure did. Are the bottom arches always vertical on the back wall, or are they a lot of times
Sometimes they have a
sloped?
little bit of a slope. And that was just something that I probably should have done, but
Was it easier to go square?
works without it.
It looks
So,
really awesome. So if you're new to watching this live stream, this arch Tim made with his own bare hands, and he did a great job. Everything
you
looks
need
really
those
good.
gloves that are back there. I just need those gloves that are back
Oh, I
there.
could have handed them to you.
Thank you.
So first thing I did when I got here is I got a camera stick, but I'm not using it right now, and I had to drop it in a bucket of sap, right first thing. So Tim had to stick his arm in 30 gallons of sap to get it out for me. That's crazy how when the doors open it calms the fire or the
Yeah,
boil
you
down
hear the boil change.
for sure. So when he opens and closes his door, he's got a blower that turns on and off. And this switch here turns the blower off. He says it prevents whiskers from getting burned or singed. I think they tried smell-o-vision in the 80s in the movie theater. It didn't end well. That's pretty funny. When we were in Disney World, there was some sort of show we were watching, and they must have had some sort of smell-o-vision there because they must puff something in the air that smelled like cherries or something in the one Disney show. So Disney must have it figured out, but I'm not really pushing for Disney either. But I'm just saying, it's really roaring in there, man.
It gets going.
Can't believe in the front how much it boils.
Yeah. Right at the front of the flues.
Yeah.
Just a serious amount of heat that's right there.
Right.
I almost need, they make a splash guard that goes on here. I almost need to get that because by the end of the night it's splattered all over the outside.
Huh.
You get sugar crystals all over everything.
Do you want to tell them about the flue pan? What a flue pan is?
Yeah, so this back pan is called a flue pan. The bottom of it basically looks like a ribbon with fins going up and down, up and down.
And it doubles your surface of the flame.
Yeah, you got a tremendous amount of surface area compared to just having a flat bottom.
And that's why it's important to not let something go wrong, because if you run low of liquid in there,
you can warp them flues in a hurry.
right. But luckily he's got this box letting liquid in all the time. So as long as we keep this tank full, hopefully nothing bad can happen. And this thing here will alarm him when he's got syrup to draw off, which he's going to put in that bucket there. And the gauge, this is telling you your sugar content, or what is
That's
this?
just another
Thermometer? What are they?
It's a thermometer.
Just a thermometer, but it's with a 0 to
like
7?
A maple thermometer. So you're supposed to calibrate that in boiling water and set it to 0,
Gotcha.
and then you draw off on the 7.
Oh, that's sweet. So did you boil it
No.
and calibrate it?
I did not.
Oh, jeez. We didn't have to tell everybody.
I mainly go off the other one, but
Yeah.
they're pretty close.
Definitely a neat setup you got, man.
Thank you.
It was neat that I got to at least watch you on YouTube take the old one out and put the new one in.
Yeah.
Move-in day, I think it was called.
I forget what I called that.
I have a hard time naming my videos and coming up with thumbnails. It seems like if you could get a good thumbnail and a good name for the video, you might do really well with YouTube.
I haven't played around too much with trying to make a thumbnail with a picture and put text on it.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I would be better just with a picture.
So most of the time mine, I just let, they give you the 3 boxes, you got the auto-generated.
Yeah,
And the only time I've done a couple pictures for my own thumbnail was when I didn't like the 3 options for the
Really?
auto-generated.
A lot of times I don't like the 3 options because, I don't know, usually 2 of them don't have any relevance to the video at all.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they picked the picture for the thumbnail, but
Kind of lucked out because when I did the test boil, I think it was the video on the test boil, it actually picked the picture with the door open and the fire burning.
nice.
Usually it's like my face.
Well, we still got 5 people watching. 2 of it probably our wives.
Temp's climbing up a little bit. It'll go pretty quick. So this number here is the target, the 216.6. That's what
Gotcha.
it wants to draw syrup off at.
And then we're at
this up here
212.
is We're at 212.8.
That's really nice. Where did you get that little unit?
The business is called Plymouth Sugar Works, and I forget exactly where he's from. He's on the East Coast somewhere.
Nice.
But he 3D prints his boxes, builds a little circuit board and all that for inside. Got a couple different options of the ways you can buy them.
I like how it's got a little phone cord. That's what powering
That's
it?
what powers it. It's just a USB-C phone cord.
It's weird that USB-C is the new common cord these days. When I first seen a USB-C, I'm like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
What do you do with that thing?
Like, why they gotta change it?
I know. What was wrong with USB?
Yeah, the micro USB or whatever they call
Exactly. So how many cord of firewood, face cord of wood have you burned up?
I don't know. On base cords, I've gone through two full baskets.
Well, we'll figure that's 2 face cord, right?
I mean, one's probably just shy. The other one's probably right at or maybe a little above.
I'm jealous how many baskets you have. Wish I had 80 baskets. I gotta get some more.
I gotta get going on filling them.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause
I see you got some logs out there.
I think I got about 30 of them that are empty.
Well, that's what you burned yourself, or you sold that?
A bunch of them are totes I just got that I still have to process. You know, they still have the bladders in them, and
I really do like your roofs that you make out of the
it works
totes.
pretty good. Sometimes you get like real
They
high
ever
winds,
blow away?
They do blow off. And when that happens, you'll get a bunch of rain or something, and then they're full of water.
Yeah, right. So both of us make firewood. If you're new to the channel, and he uses totes like I do, but he takes the bladders that come in the totes and he cuts them like that one there, and then you can see the one farther out. Uses them for little roofs. That works pretty well. Well, at least it looks like it does. I never did it.
Yeah, it keeps them dry, and then, you know, being on this kind of little ridge that we've got here, the wind, it really dries stuff out quick.
Yeah.
Because it's a smaller volume of wood. You know, we used to stack all our wood in a woodshed.
Right.
12 foot by 12 foot stacks are 8 feet high, and it
Right.
took forever to dry, you know, it just...
Yeah, I like the totes. I liked you could move them around. I didn't think I would. I thought, why would you use them things? You can't possibly be easy to get the wood out, but it actually is. I deliver out of them a lot of times, you know, just set them in the pickup truck.
Well, that's like most of the wood that we sell is roadside stands.
Right.
I don't really do bulk.
Oh, so you just sell
Like we have one of our stands is at the shop, and I'll set a basket right in the back of the truck, take it over there, and I can, you know, go out front with a skid loader or whatever and fill the stand up. And
Right. I think we're going to make, tomorrow we're going to make another stand and put it at my dad's house.
Okay.
I got these pallets from work that I'm going to convert into one, you know.
Yeah.
They had glass in them. Well, camera's fogged up.
I had a problem the other day. I had to keep taking a wipe in the lens of the camera.
I seen that. I try to keep on top of your videos the best I can.
I'm so far behind on watching people's videos.
Did you see the Feller Buncher one I released?
I did not. I saw the thumbnail for it, but I didn't get to watch it yet.
That was a pretty neat machine. I didn't know I needed a Feller Buncher until I watched that. I'm like, jeepers. How do I want to have so much stuff? I always need more.
It's a kicker too. You start going to some of these logging shows or that, you know, like up at Boonville, or you see some of the stuff they have, and it's just like, man.
Yeah, we had a great time when we went to the one in Ohio, Paul Bunyan.
Oh, that's where you went to the Bunyan.
We liked it. I would have liked to spend more time talking to the guys there, the Woodhounds.
I was hoping we were going to be able to make it to the International Firewood Expo this year.
Are you not going to be able to?
The first weekend in May, we've got a family wedding out of state.
I was thinking, man, I'd ride with you.
Wanted to go, but I kicked myself for not going last year.
I think it's going to be a lot bigger this year.
Yeah, well, they moved it. It's not at Joe's Yard anymore. It's at
yeah, I see. Some fairgrounds or something, right?
Cortland County Fairgrounds or something, I think it was called.
Yeah. Would have been nice to go to Joe's Yard and see that setup. Yeah, what is it here? Oh, it's a lot cooler here than home. Well, anybody that is watching, is there anything you want us to tell you or show you about making maple syrup? Drop a comment and we'll try to do a question and answer. Look at there's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
When we go home, we'll go fishing.
Okay.
Temp's climbing. We're only 3 degrees away.
Almost
Nice
time to do a
nice
draw.
get to see a draw off.
Yeah, we'll keep her going till then at least.
On the TV.
She's on her phone.
The TV.
Yeah.
On the TV, it won't work on the TV.
It doesn't show the comments on TV. If he does it on a phone or tablet, I guess you can see the comments. That's what he was telling me on the way here.
Phone, I mean,
Having it like
like
this.
this.
On a TV or a phone?
On the phone.
Oh.
Probably because she might, okay, sorry, Dad.
Can she hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the important part.
That Allison might be happening because the same thing happened when I was live yesterday. My chat keeps saying disabled.
Yeah, he was live streaming earlier making them lures, and I was giving them smiley faces and
No,
hundreds and...
It keeps saying my chat was disabled, chat was disabled. No one can say anything. That might be that. It must be just a glitch on YouTube.
Check that fire again.
So these are the drums of sap that are concentrated. They've been ran through the RO.
You drop the controller in.
Yeah, and I dropped the batteries out of my selfie stick, which is right there. I'm not using it right now. Hey, are you having samples? Somebody called Neighborly Homestead asked if we're having samples. I think we could.
Watching from the house. Yeah, we will. We'll got to get there.
Thanks for watching, Neighborly Homestead. Thanks for watching.
What is that could be?
I think that's my drink you're drinking.
No.
You sure? Here, run the camera so I can have a drink.
I'm surprised you haven't got anything from those yet. But you have
Any what?
donations. Switch channels to Conda. Probably because we weren't signed in on admin.
What are you saying? I probably can't hear you without a mic. If you're running the computer.
Neighborly Homestead said that she couldn't comment until she switched channels, which would make sense because you can only comment if you have an account.
Oh, so she was under guest maybe?
Probably.
Oh, she has her own sign-in, but doesn't actually have a channel, so I don't know how that.
Oh, that works either.
I don't know.
So much of this YouTube, I don't know. It's a learning process. I could definitely see how your whiskers get singed. I'm surprised Mrs. American Country 716 hasn't commented. She was going shopping, wasn't she, though? Good go.
Do you have a mic on?
No, I took it off you because I took the phone back. Well, Tim, I got to say you did an outstanding job with your arch.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Did you weld the stainless pipe, or you had somebody do it?
No, with this one?
I don't know. I was looking at one over here. Is
Oh,
that?
no, that comes with the pan set.
It's different there.
Yeah.
What do they call them connections? Clover leaf or clover or something or other?
Tri-clamp,
Tri-clamp.
like a sanitary fitting.
Yeah, like milk tanks have
Yeah,
them, right?
same as like a milk tank or a milk pipeline.
Yeah. So in Kenny's shack, he had glass pipeline. He had like a glass De La Valle pumping like a big glass container, and it would pump up to a holding tank, and then
Yeah, it's like the big globe. with
yeah,
the
it looked
ball on
awesome.
the wall, yeah.
Yeah.
You get to see everything coming in.
When I worked at Bex, they had stuff like that, and they went and I believe just smashed it up and took it away because they didn't want to house that old stuff. Nobody uses it, I guess. But
Yeah. Well, it's funny how in the dairy industry, get everything going so big, all the small farms.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that they used on the small farms are now in sugar shacks. and
right.
People doing maple milk tanks because nobody's using small milk tanks.
Right. How many gallon is your milk tank?
This one right out here.
Yeah.
It's I think 300.
So the boards work.
That's a cutie.
300 there. This one here I think is 415. That one I put clean water in. So
Nice.
I use that.
You guys are on a well, obviously, up here in the mountains, right?
Yeah.
Does the work from all the moisture?
No. Well, temp is climbing. Getting closer.
Let's see. Your mother texted me something. Oh. You want to put these stickers in the truck so they don't get damaged? Oh. I don't want to walk away with his maple thing. Here, he's got to go to the truck.
Just put them in your pocket.
They're going to get... Don't ruin them. I'm going to make a wall of YouTuber stickers someday.
A wall?
Like old guy Firewood has the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Fridge of... What does he call it? Fridge of flame or something? I don't know.
A wall of flame.
Wall of flame. That's what it is. I told him I was jealous I didn't have a sticker on it.
Well,
He said, well, send me one.
Yeah, I gotta get stuff sent out. I just did one here recent to Russ at Willie's Firewood.
You sent one to him?
Sent a couple stickers. I sent him some syrup and
Nice.
He-
He's a nice guy.
did a shout out on one of his videos for me. I
That's
wasn't asking for the shout out, but he did it anyway.
cool. Yeah, he's a nice
Much
guy.
appreciated.
For sure.
I think we picked up almost 20 subs by the time. Well,
I like how the Woodhounds a lot of
12 or
times stick
15.
together.
Yeah,
Well, we'll tag you in this one too.
it's an amazing community, that's for sure.
Yeah, it sure is. Getting closer, getting closer. Need to get a little conveyor to conveyor the wood in
Yeah,
here.
that basket's a little far away, but
Yeah, with your trees, you can't really move around as easy as when
Yeah.
they're wide open.
it gets tough. So the basket of wood that I'm getting from now, we did a video a while back called Making Sugar Wood.
Oh yeah? I don't think I've seen it.
That was in that. We filled, I think, this big wire basket, and then we filled that other tote.
So there's a guy I work with, he's making syrup, and he was looking for firewood, and I said, I got ash. Oh, he didn't want ash. Ash didn't make maple syrup any good, so.
Temp now.
The temp is 214, 214.4. Sounds like a tractor pull. 214.5. Getting close. So the warming pan, you just got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, one of my goals for next year is to put a float on here.
Right.
So that's what I had on my other setup with a small warming pan on top. I had a float up there, so I didn't have to monkey with that. I just had to keep an eye on the barrel.
Yeah. I feel like Kenny had a float on the warming pan.
Yeah, so what I do is when I get close to 4 gallons, I don't have to keep track, but I do for my own knowing, just to see how close we are on our ratios and everything. So I'll fill it to 14 gallons. When I get down to 4, or get close to 4, I'll open the valve right up and dump a bunch in there, and then I'll close it, and then I'll pump, just so I know how much
Gotcha.
I'm putting in.
Gotcha. Your RO, is that something once you start it, you don't have to clean it till the end of the season, or you got to clean it?
You gotta flush it. It's like every time you use it, to run sap through, you want to flush a whole bunch of water through after. So
Gotcha.
You still have to do that.
What is that? Is it charcoal, or what is in a RO? What kind of filtration bed is it?
It's I don't really know how to explain what the membrane is itself, but it's like it almost looks like a roll.
Like honeycomb type things?
You ever see like the rubberized stuff you can put on like drawers or like
Yeah.
toolbox liners? It
Yeah.
almost kind of reminds me of that,
Oh,
but it's like rolled up, and then somehow the stuff gets pushed through it.
it's nice and warm in here now.
The insulation helps big time though in the arch because it's, I mean,
Yeah.
my old one you couldn't hardly stand next
Right.
to it.
I can touch the side of it, so
like
it's
burning
working.
your legs, you know, but it's keeping the heat inside under the pans where it belongs.
That's for sure. Yeah, I thought your little switches would melt on the door there.
I was a little worried about that.
Is that a lot hotter down there in the face?
A little bit.
Yeah. It's incredible how good the insulation's working here.
I mean, the switch itself is pretty warm, but 216.
Getting closer. Getting almost time to draw some syrup. So I haven't seen Cooper, the dog. Is he here?
Yeah. I don't know if you heard the barking a little bit ago. He snuck out of the house.
Oh, he's not allowed out a lot?
Well, he was good. He was doing real good when we first got him. He learned the yard. Once deer season came, it was a different story.
Oh boy.
He'd pick up a scent, he was gone.
Oh, that's no good.
So we tried to keep him somewhat tied.
Well, when we got out and I seen this
But-
dog, I'm like, well, that's not Cooper.
That's Lucy.
We considered taking Cooper home,
Yeah.
but we're like, we really need a cattle dog. It's kind of a herding dog, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to get the dog, but he wouldn't let me.
I was considering it, but
We were looking for another dog for a while, and then it's just funny how the circle of people worked for us to find him.
well, yeah, that's what Katie said the other day. She's like, those are the people I gave the dog to. I'm like, no
One of
kidding.
the guys at work is friends with a guy at the Akron Vet Clinic, and he told me about him.
Really? Well, he's a nice dog,
And
right?
he got Katie's information so we could get a hold of her, and
No kidding. Small world for sure.
yeah.
When we went to Florida, we were on a fan boat, and there was people from Derby getting on the fan boat with us.
Huh.
It's like we're 1,500 miles from home. Oh, we're drawn.
We are drawn.
Whoa, we got soap. I like how your daughter said she wanted to put her mouth under there. I'm like, ooh, that'd be bad. Boy, that's cool.
So as you start to draw syrup off, the temperature will climb in the pan.
Because there's less in the
It's
pan,
starting to go down, yes.
and it's not feeding in as fast to keep it level.
So you'll see the float will pick up to make up for it. I mean, that's really running in there. So what I can do with this valve is kind of throttle it. As the temp climbs, you want to open it more and more.
Yeah, so you definitely want to pay attention.
On the larger rigs, a lot of guys will have an auto draw setup that'll have like a modulating valve, they call it. So if you're only like 1/10 of a degree above what the draw off is, it'll open just a little.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry, I had a phone call, everybody, in the middle of that. Your wife says that's a nice draw. She approves. I think I might go with that. That thing you guys made me, the
Oh, with the
American
chicken and
Country.
cow and-
Yeah, I think that's just as good as any.
that was just playing around. We
Yeah.
we had an introductory offer, like a promo deal with that Canva that we used.
Right.
Because to do our logo, we would have had to buy like the Firewood and the Maple Leaf. like individually, but we had this introductory thing that we did and had it, I think we had it for a month,
No kidding.
30 days or whatever. But we were able to come up with what we wanted, and then we just let it run out. I didn't renew because it was, you know, it's kind of expensive, some of that software to
Right.
maintain it, you know.
He doesn't
Yeah.
like Canva because he doesn't know how to.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so complicated. I can't get Canva to work for me.
I like Canva.
I don't know how you like it.
I make all my stuff on Canva.
Well, guys, we had a nice draw. He's adding wood. The fire's really going down when he has the door and the fan off. You could tell a big difference when the fan's not going in the boil.
You guys want a sample?
Sure.
Sure, but I bet it's still hot.
Probably still warm. It cools pretty fast.
I'll get young Buck on camera
You got it?
trying it out. How you gonna do this with a phone? I got a bad shoulder again. Tim's giving us samples. Here, cheers. Are you gonna have one with us? I know the little lady wants some. She's been waiting. Cheers. Cheers.
Those are hot.
I don't know. It's really good. Go ahead.
That is really good.
Super good. Man, it'd be good on ice cream. So, guys, we went from 0 to 3. Right now, we're drinking, sampling maple syrup, and it's delicious. And here's where it came from.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. Very good.
That's what I like to hear.
Awesome. It's crazy that comes out of a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put this here for seconds. I'm just kidding.
Really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. You got stuff for sale?
Yes, I do.
What do you got? Quarts, gallons?
We do pretty much do pints, quarts, half gallons, and gallons.
What do you get for a quart?
$20.
I'm going to take one with me.
He said he sells pints, quarts, and
Where do you sell it?
Most of what I sell is
Through word of mouth,
word of
friends?
mouth, and I put on Marketplace.
Oh, do you? Cool. So if anybody's in the Attica region, area,
You don't even have to be because I'll ship it anywhere.
yeah, he'll get it to you. Well, I think it's probably a good time to end the live stream. I got one person watching, and I think it's Neighborly Homestead.
Probably.
Yep.
Well, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed this video.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully you check out Tim's channel,
Thank
Neighborly Homestead. There's lots of cool stuff where he made this arch and such. And definitely check out my channel, which is at American Country 716. And you'll see this wonderful looking guy right here, and this guy. And we're always doing something fun. And I guess that's about it. Please like, subscribe, and drop me a comment if you got one. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and happy farming. Have a good one.